All right, Scavenging Ooze versus Feat of Resistance. I think we go Ooze here. And that's the two that stand out. And then Soul Seer is pretty close up there with those. Ghoul, just a bit behind that. And then you're getting down to things like Weird and Barons. One thing I like to do is cut the quality of the cards by dual lands. And it seems like that's a pretty good way of doing things, because there's dual lands that I would just take over most commons because the commons are replaceable. But there are a couple of standout things that really make the deck better that you take over the dual lands, because consistency is so important. But yeah, the premium removal, the bombs, all that stuff is going to be better. I'm tempted to take Feat of Resistance here over Scavenging Ooze, but the Ooze is just a real engine, and sometimes it screws up your opponent's deck. Like, it can totally beat cards that are trying to come back from the graveyard. Pestilent Haze, annoying to play against. Heroic Intervention. Tempted to think that's worth something. It's worth something. $0.10. Yeah, it's worth something in Live Magic. Or it was. Maybe with this printing it's worth a lot less, but it might be the pick here. Hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. It's just like always going to trade with a card, right? Kind of a combat trick, kind of a... It doesn't actually protect against Haze, but I think it's well worth it here, especially given that we're in green. Capture Sphere. I don't think we want Truffle Snout. Not a bad card, but we might do better. Fetid Imp is strong. Kinetic Augur, solid, but I don't know if that's going to be good in green. In green-red. It's probably good in any deck, to be perfectly honest here. And Gormand is kind of late. Like, I guess I'm not that afraid of Gormand. Capture Sphere would be good, but I think Augur is the best card here. And let's grab it. Whoa, red is coming too. That's the other advantage of just taking the best card. It's more likely you keep getting past good cards. 6 mana. And it costs less for non-combat damage dealt to your opponent this turn. Pretty cool. Whoa! Is this not pretty good? X less to cast, where X is the total amount of non-combat damage dealt to an opponent this turn. It's already reasonable, 6 mana for a 6/6 trample. And then it's all upside. Non-combat damage to opponent, target creature, or... Holy crap. That's insane. I kind of want Ghostlight, but this card is the real deal. Meteorite could help out with something like that. Training. I mean, this would be non-combat damage. Highlands. I kind of just want the Highlands here. Wow. So any direct damage we're going to have to keep an eye on. Meteorite. Yeah, I do like Meteorite. I don't think it's busted, but it is good. 5. That makes this cost 4, and you have 1. So you need like 8 mana to do those in the same turn. Yeah, sorry. Let's grab the Highlands. At this point, like, there are blue cards that are better than a land, but we really don't want to be in another color unless we're forced out of it. So now we have to make a choice. Yeah, stuff like this works well with the Ooze, but not perfectly well. It looks like we're being passed blue stuff, couple of Mistral Singers here. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. The Brute, Glide Master, Protege, and Truffle Snout. Tough one. I don't want another big red creature. It could just be Truffle Snout here. Get aggressive. Nothing wrong with this. Yeah, I'll grab the Truffle Snout. Because Ooze and Intervention is a bigger pull to this. Oh. Miscast. I think I'd rather just have Dispel. But that's interesting. What can we do here? We could do Training or Titanic Growth. Both are interesting. The Growth helps with the Augur a bit more. But the Training is nice. Training is nice too. Let's grab the Training. Not sure about that pick. Frost Breath. Prismite. Silent Dart. I was talking about how I liked artifacts against Ugin. Not that that's gonna come up, but yeah, the rest of this is kind of weak. Traitorous Greed. And we have the same choice here between the Training and the Growth. Maybe this time we pick Growth. Add 2 mana of any one color. This is a late Greed. We don't have any way to really make it work. I think we get Growth here. We don't want too many of these tricks, but grab some, I guess. Return. Crash Through helps out the Augur. And not going to be Lofty Denial in a green deck, I think, so grab that. Hello, Atlantes. Dope, I keep doing that. Atlantis. Who am I drafting against here? High Mileage, Benny, Minus, Jimny, Happy Hill, Under Darkness, and Chicken Worm. Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Unfortunately, the red and green sanctums are not so great. Hello, Sasha. The Pyreling is not really what I want to be doing here, although that's the kind of thing that would be great with a deck that could support the Incinerator. I have no way of doing direct damage right now. Sacrificing the Arsonist would work. Standard Bearer is good. I could just take Bossry's Acolyte. Because I don't know that I'm committed to green-red yet. And this pack is really underwhelming for it. So maybe I just take the best looking card. Ooh, Feet of Resistance. That's a real thing. I mean, it's it's better than Ranger's Guile. Not by too much, but this is good because of the protection. So giving your thing hexproof does not protect against Death Touch or anything like that, whereas Resistance can. Yeah, no other great green option or red option, so yeah, we'll grab the feet here. Double Vision. Oh no! I wish we could get this to work. Looking to get into green-white? Yeah, I mean, the Ooze is good, but we barely have anything. The problem is we might not be able to do enough of it. Let me read this. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy the spell. Oh, that looks fun, doesn't it? Maybe it's time. I think we're getting out of green, as it looks like. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, this deals 1 damage to any target. Yeah, but we're not going to be sacrificing permanents, are we? Still a 5-mana 5/5. I mean, that's pretty cool, but I think we're trying to get into like a Spellgorger weird deck. Pteranodon, best common in some circles. Really? A 2/2 Death Touch that becomes a 4/4 attacker? Yeah, I haven't found it to be that, like it's 4 mana for a 4/4 Death Touch. I haven't found it to be that oppressive. I'm gonna take the weird here. Earlier in the draft, I think I would have taken the 5/5, but I'm not as interested in that here. Another crash through. We also have the door open to blue-red, but there we go, finally. Oh, the 2-mana 3/3. Yeah, that is a really strong one. Yeah, that's a really good one. That reminds me of the 5/4 dragon for 3 that you can't attack until you have like some artifacts. I mean, it's inevitability, and it's just the best defense you can get early. This is the one I was thinking of. I'm like, that was not that good. Yeah, I think we take Dragonfire. Thrill is also really good with double vision. What else can we do here? Scanner. Because I'm still not sure we're in white. Maybe we'll wheel something. Burn Bright, not what I really need here. Green has disappeared. Take the Arcanist. Okay, Pyreling. And the Sanctum. Oh yeah, counter our own spell just to get ahead on mana. I think we take Pyreling here, although it's not great. We just need something. And here we can take Thrill or Jeskai Elder. I really have no idea what our second color is. I think we take Thrill. Oh, that's nice. Take the Crag. These cards, they all are role players, but I think if it's really that open, we'll just get them later. Megalodon, forget it. But I do like the Sage. Guile. And our Dilophosaur. One more pack. Let's open something. Pack Leader. Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, I hate this thing. Do we have any other dogs? It works with itself, as I've found out, so that's no problem. Nope, no dogs. We have a cat. Maybe we take Wizardry. Yeah, Pack Leader might be efficient enough, but I'm still not positive that I'm in white. We might be mono red at this point. I also like Hobble Fiend, but the Wizardry is ridiculous with double vision, and it's instant. The other good one here is Riddle Form. I think I'm going to grab the Wizardry, though. Weird as that looks. Oh, here we go. Another feat. What's this thing, though? Target creature or planeswalker. The Immolator's good. 2 mana, 2/2 prowess. It's in the right color. Yeah, that's going to be really strong here. Sorry, feet. Sorry, feet. Bolthound. That's just color preference at this point, because we're so far into this. Bolthound. Sure. I feel like I see this every time I draft. Sanctum of all. Whenever you draw a card, this thing gets +2/+2 at end of turn, so it's always a 4/5 on your turn, but then it just gets bigger and bigger. That's neat. I think we want the crag here, but at this point, I think we're actually green. So maybe we want Furious Rise. Is that possible? Or even the Ogre? Let's take it, though I'm not completely sold on it. Here we go. Other cats you control have protection from dogs. It's not bad, but it doesn't make any cats, and I don't think we have any cats. I always play against decks that are like built around these cards. We have a dog now. And I just put them in my deck and it's like, okay. Turn to slag. Yeah, I think we just grab that. Yeah, so I mean, if I could have taken it, but it wouldn't have been great in my deck. Yeah, here we go. Another Lord that doesn't make any sense in our deck, but it's pretty good otherwise. Don't have any black to splash. And the red's disappearing, kind of. No direct damage, though. That sucks. Because this is just a dinosaur without it. Just a dinosaur. I'll take the Mauler. Ah, here we go. Garruk's Uprising. Though this isn't the best deck for that either. Enforcer. A ton of these Krakens. People are just taking the good stuff. Where's our good stuff? Furious Rise. Like, this could have been a green-red power 4 or greater deck, but we didn't, like, take the right cards to make that work. Tried to go all in on this double vision, but that's also not really working. And now Ghostlight's the last pick here. With no green or red. Where did I go wrong here? Could we go back into blue? We have like 2 good blue cards. Turn to slag. Versus Silent Dart. Yeah. Pitchburn Devils. Okay, Ogre. I mean, maybe that helps our plan. Oh, all right. Actually, this might be enough. This might be enough for like the 4 power deck, but then we're not really doing the double vision deck, so we see what we can make out of this. Okay, so I don't think we're in white. Definitely not for Acolyte. Potentially for Splashing Feet. Uprising is always kind of good, but I don't want to spread myself too thin here. Where are the 4 power and above creatures? Ogre. Hireling's not going to be good enough. Wizardry, maybe. Arsonist is fine, but not great. Probably we need it because we have a small number of things we can do early. And then, what kind of spells do we want to copy? This is really good, this is really good. These are all really good. Yeah, I think we do want to copy spells. So that'll be our primary game plan. And then maybe we just put in a bunch of gnarled sages or whatever. Actually, the sages work well with the crash throughs. And the training's nice with them as well. So maybe we can build some kind of hybrid deck here. All right, what does this look like? I'm going to start with everything down here and add it back in bit by bit. So we're a double vision deck. We want to play all the best cards in that. The weird is definitely there. That can be played. This is just really good. Let's cut devils. Double crash through. Is Warden good? Warden's fine. 5/7 vigilance. A 17 land deck for sure, though. Let's cut the Arsonist. But we don't have that many creatures, so maybe Bolt Hound is not that good in this deck. Yeah, I think that's not what we're doing. At this point, I'm going to assume we're not splashing anything because we have enough here. Put in a second Sage, and that gives us all our 4 power creatures for the Uprising, but I don't think we want Furious Rise. Beginning of your end step. So let's do a count of that. So we got Furious Rise. Then we've got 2 of these guys, the Augur and the Ogre. That's it, though. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Six creatures with that. Maybe we don't want this. Furious Rise looks a little better because we can set up a creature with 4 or greater power more easily than we can just have one. Because the weird can get there, but that'll never enter. These things can be pumped up. And with the Titanic Growth and training, it's a little easier to get there. And with Prowess and with Scavenging Ooze. So we have lots of stuff that can get there. Like all of this stuff is within reach. So Furious Rise looks decent. Okay, kind of fun looking deck here. 14/8. Glad we have 1 land, but it looks like at least 10 sources of red. Go 10-8. Because what are we really doing early? We can cantrip these, play this, and then we've got these guys to try to get down on 5. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't want to go too low on green, even if it's tempting. Could also see main decking Ranger's Guile, but I guess at this point I'd rather have Titanic Growth. And Intervention is similar. Better in a lot of ways. Okay. I don't like the scanner. Scanner's just a fine card to have in the worst of times. If we had like 3 scanners, maybe cutting one would make sense, but it's our only flyer. I think that's fine. I mean, we have reach creatures too, but... And Ugin doesn't kill it. If you were here for the very start, I was worried about Ugin, so we need it for Ugin. See? Round 1 paired with Ugin. And you wanted to cut my only colorless card. Keep it. I might play another 4/3 over it to help out this Furious Rise. Lobster. Yeah. Blue-black. I bet they have Ugin too. I think when you press F6 twice in a turn, it undoes it. Get rid of that thing. Ooh, Truffle Snout. That's what I want here. And I'm holding back green to discard to Mind Rot, because I know I need the 2 red. Of course I need 2 green eventually. Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna resurrect their Megalodon next turn. So be it. I love that Spellgorger Weird is non-creature spell. It should really be instant or sorcery, because it's kind of too good for a common otherwise. Arcanist. Kind of too good. Ah, this is tough. Because we could get the weird big enough here. But I don't want to this turn. Yeah. They might not even block the weird. It's not worth using growth here. I need that to defeat Megalodon if it comes back. Or to surprise them and kill them later. Uh-oh. Draw 3 cards? Ugh. Yeah, well, they're not slow. How do we manage this? Can we kill them here? No. If we had some more mana, maybe. 1 more mana. 7. I don't think we're going to be dead next turn. 7. But I will use growth this turn, I think. I don't really want to use Rise. Not this turn. But yeah, I will use growth here. And I think I'm going to keep this mountain back in case they actually just mind rot me here. They need to draw 6 cards to mill me. That's all they've been doing is that little stuff. Alright, kills that. They're still dead on board, so they need an answer to the ogre. Hopefully it's just a creature, yeah. Alright. Oh wow, they didn't even get to discard anything, so let's begin by turning that to slag. Swing for the kill. Hello, Bezuriel. Yeah, been streaming a bit more lately. A little easier to catch me live. My VODs do well, though. I get like 50 views per VOD. So if you're checking those out, thanks. Now they know our whole deck. That's the other annoying thing about a deck like this. They just get to see your whole deck in game 1. And then you dilute it by putting 4 more cards in or something. Okay. But I might be able to put some cards in. Let's see. Bolt Hound looks good. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just put in Bolt Hound and leave it. Though the Dilophosaur also looks pretty strong. Oh, and also Grasp. Yeah. That looks good. So what are we going to change? So we put in 2 cards. Put in the Dilophosaur. Put in Ranger's Guile. And then I think we're going to add 1 green and 1 red. $46 cards. Vanilla? Yeah, it's pretty vanilla, except it has... So it has 2 strategies. Double Vision for copying spells, and Furious Rise for creatures with power 4 or greater. So we're kind of a mashup of those 2 strategies. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze is good in this matchup. And Kinetic Augur is also good in this matchup. That's a reasonable change up here. Yeah, now we have Return to Nature, so it doesn't matter anyway. I should just let them mill me to feed my ooze for a while. I think we're okay here. Come on, land. Land would be nice. They're probably going to kill my ooze. But I've got to get it going here. Oh wow, it survived. Maybe they'll steal it. There's the tutelage. Okay. I like this. Hopefully I draw land here, though, because what I really don't want to happen is to have to use Return to Nature right away. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. but I do want them to keep milling me a little bit. They might have multiple tutelages. God, that sucks, though. Yeah, I think I do want to return to nature the tutelage here, because I'm just not going to get the chance later. Maybe I'll let them mill me with it, but before my turn, I'll kill it. And this is okay to mill this stuff, because yeah, let's take that down. It helps out the auger. Come on! I'll use growth here to kill this Stitcher. If they want. Can't do anything else. Pass it. Yeah, it's really nice just to have a free looter out there. 5 mana. Oh no, it's over. It's over. Yes, finally. And now they can just kind of do whatever they want, so... While I'm tempted to play Bolthound here, I'm even more tempted to attack and then play Weird second main. Sure. They may counter it, but it's not the end of the world for me if they do. Unsubstantiate. Gormand to the graveyard. That sucks. If I had more mana, I could have maybe kept mana up here to... Oh, they did not do this right. They have to sacrifice... Oh, never mind, they don't have to sacrifice. Oh no. Yeah, they... Because I could have prevented all of that just by keeping mana up. But I do not have an excess of mana in this game. That is one trouble of adding 6 cards to the deck, is I'm not going to draw as consistently. The bigger your deck is, the less, you know, your flood is going to be recognized by the rest of the deck. Okay, what do we do? The Sage has reach. I just want to get as much damage in as possible. Dang it. I think we don't have time for double vision. Or Dilophosaur. That was my 4th mana. Yeah, I was trying to draw mana there. Opt. So, unfortunately, like, I'm going to play the Sage, and they're going to bounce it or kill it. And I won't have Ranger's Guile up to protect it. And I can't kill them. So maybe I wait a turn for that? Let's see what we can do here. Bolthound this turn. And then Titanic Growth on the Augur. Oh, we need another green next turn. We're not going to have it. Oh, no. That's okay. We could draw green. And if we don't, it's not the end of the world. So what do we do here? We say okay to this. And then we Titanic Growth this. Because even if they counter it or bounce it or whatever, they're going to take more damage this turn. Finishing blow, sure, it's fine. Seven. It gets me pretty low. It's going to be the bouncing a bunch of creatures. 7. So we play Sage, and if they bounce that, we're dead. They draw an extra card from the Larcenist. Green? Not quite. So we have to block their big guy. We might as well gain a life while we're at it. Yeah, I think this game was just gonna be impossible when we drew our 4th land on turn 7. So potentially too many cards here, because they're not all about milling me. On the other hand, I think we have a good balance here. I'm going to go with this again. Looks good. Looks good enough, I guess. The last hand looked really good, but just didn't draw a reasonable amount of land. Because it had stuff to do. Maybe I should have saved Return to Nature, and it would have gotten rid of the card from their graveyard. That's interesting. Yeah, so I let this happen. Hopefully they don't counter my wizardry. And if they don't, they're taking 4. Scanner, okay. Now, let's get a little cute here. I'll attack first. I wasn't thinking. Never mind, I screwed up. Oh, I did not think for a second there. I should have just done this first. What was I thinking? I was thinking if they blocked with the Stitcher, I would double spell them. But yeah. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, they're going to mana leak it. No. Okay. So I'm beginning of your end step. Play that card. Yeah, I'm just going to play out all my lands here. If they mind drop me, they got me, but... Come on, something. Something I can do. I guess I am kind of scared of it. Well, what could we draw? We could draw a 5-drop, and then we'd still be able to play our land. Arcanist. Okay, first spell. Let's copy it. Same targets. Scanner, okay. And Warden. Let's try to play Warden when it's better protected. Perfect. Pass. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for me. I just don't want Warden to get countered. Not that we can really expect to prevent that. Whoa. So that's a 5/5. I do have Return to Nature, which I can use in response or to make this thing smaller. That'd be kind of a neat trick. Return to Nature. I could get rid of 2 things now. Truffle Snout. Come on, see if this resolves. Don't rewind it, please. Yes, okay. They might have a kill spell for it, but I've got plenty... Well, that's going to suck for them if they do. Yeah, I think I'll be okay if I don't screw up too much more this game. Oh, they are going to go for the kill spell. Why don't I see what we draw? And then protect it. Same targets, fine. Oh, and now I can play Turn to Slag at some future point. Until you exile another card. I do like the wording of that. Vigilance. Tutelage, there it is. There it is. I think the problem here is I can copy it, but it has to do the same thing. You can't choose new modes, just new targets. We can kill 2 of their creatures with Turn to Slag. Let's do that. Copy it. And let's get rid of that grub. Thrill is instant, so we can worry about that on their turn. And I think in response to them drawing 3, I might kill Tutelage, but not before that. Just want to wait. Double Stitcher is pretty cool. And I do want to hold mana up here. I think. I mean, there's a chance we could kill them next turn if we played the Truffle Snout. 6, 10. There's a chance we kill them by playing Titanic Growth next turn anyway, so I think we're fine. Ooh. Can be played until... Okay, hold on. Maybe I can use that to kill the Arcanist. We'll just wait here. Weird is gone. Another tutelage. Okay, so we let that enter. And then we return to nature this one. The one on the right, and then we copy that to get rid of this one. Destroy this thing. Do I want to draw 2 cards? Yeah. So I say, okay, choose new targets. So they'll get to loot, but they won't trigger either of their things here. Nice. It's over. It is over. What do I want to play first? Potentially Titanic Growth. I'll probably just crash through. Yeah, we definitely have the high ground. That's the truth. Well said. No cards in their hand. 7. I want to draw land. Nice. So do Augur. Discarding Truffle Snout. Forget it. Don't need to do that. And then, do we want to even scorch their guy? We don't need to. No, we do, because it'll disappear. Eight. And then whatever, play this thing and attack for 1. They've got no cards in hand, no creatures on the board, no flashback from their graveyard, so it's really just all about, can they mill me for 13? Sick. Phew, that was a fun one. Portal Island 22. Versus Sabboth 22. We'll play first. Keep it. Got all my big stuff here. I really hate that we can't play Incinerator for cheap. It's the worst. They got destroyed by Return to Nature. I knew it was right to save it. Because instants are really good with that double cast. We could have drawn 4 cards that turn. A 2-mana opportunity. Igneous Cur. Yeah, you got it. Blue-red aggro. Oh, why don't we start with a scanner? I mean, once we get a big monster into play, I think we're in much better shape. But if they have this stuff and then they support it with counter magic, that's going to suck. So absolutely I need to thrill here. We just have nothing that can incinerate them. We don't even have shock. Right? We don't have anything. Heartfire Immolator. Hold on. What does that do? creature or planeswalker. Yeah, that doesn't even hit players. What? Yeah, not a single thing. Oh well, maybe we get rid of that then. We gotta get rid of something here. So let's thrill away the incinerator. What? What? Really? Well, we're dead to this larcenist then. 17 lands. I mean, it's still a fine card. People are passing it, but it's a 6 mana. It's an easier to cast green dragon or green dinosaur. It's pretty vanilla in our deck, but it's not bad. Oh, here's the money rare of the set. I mean, this is over. This is so stupid right now. 2 mana 3/3 flyer with prowess. Yeah. No synergy between the two immolators. Oh, the incinerator and the immolator. Yeah, that I was far enough behind at that point that I think it was clear that we were dead. But I think our deck is well set up against a random blue deck, right? No plummets to bring in. Looks fine. Crash through to try to get a creature. And nothing. And we'll just go Furious Rise. Get this on the table. As a control player, I often like playing against cards like Furious Rise because it's the kind of card that does nothing until they get something going. So you just counter the thing that they get going. It's a little easier to do. Ah, I hate this thing. Target creature or planeswalker. I think I can sacrifice it to itself, but I'm not positive. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, it doesn't get past that thing. So why blue is really nice. You can get rid of all your extra lands. Green is just like, I have a 7-drop. Maybe you want that. If this exiled, it would be good against the devils. I used the wrong removal spell, as it happens. What are they going to do here? They'll have some untapped spell for the immolator. Or not. And we might get this ogre going, although they probably counter it. Oh, cool. End step. All right. Got our creature. Forest. Damage on the stack and then respond. Yeah, that. I think back when that existed, I didn't know the rules well enough to know it existed. Oh no, don't kill any of my stuff. All right, all of this is fine. Double vision. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be pretty nice. Well, let's play Forest. I think we try double vision. Prowess this guy up. Dragonfire. Exile it instead. I do want it to die. I think that's all fine. I don't know why they killed that one, though. See what we get here. Ooh, Heroic Intervention. It's a shame they can see it, but it's pretty cool. You own the original painting for Turn to Slag. No kidding. Yeah. Owning an original painting of anything is pretty neat, especially for something so widely played. Okay, so Intervention, I guess we just don't use this thing. What is it? Indestructible and hexproof. Solid. Okay, let me think. Let me think. 9, that's 7. So we want to turn to Slag, and then with that on the stack, we want to intervene. Yeah, to kill both of their creatures. Play land. Turn to Slag. I'll choose the other one. They could counter 1, which would be awkward here for sure. 3 damage to any target. So then I use up Intervention, because we'll get another one, presumably here. Another thing to do, if not another of those things to do. Ooh, the Augur is good. Okay. Swing. F6. I should stop on my own end step, though, in case I draw an instant that I want to play that turn. For instance, I have an instant I want to play on their turn, and I haven't played an instant yet for double vision, so it's weak not to use that. Let's draw a card, because we can pitch a land or something to Augur. Okay, I don't want to lose that. So I have to be somewhat careful how I play this. Hopefully they don't wipe the board here, but I think Ooze is reasonable. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and I'll just pass it here. And whatever, get rid of some of their graveyard. The spell in their graveyard might actually be more important for them. Reign of Revelation, draw 3 cards, then discard a card. And we have 1 little creature in our graveyard. Sure, Flyer's fine. Are they overpaying for it? Trample, I don't think we kill them here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, not quite. Arsonist. But I will scavenge my own creature for the extra power, if I can find it. Yep, I think I clicked it. Okay, now draw something great. That's pretty good. It's something I can do on their turn, but I don't really want to wait. So maybe I'll wait until we see what we've drawn for the turn. Play the land. They can kick the scanner. I mean, 5, 10, 11. They've got to like chump there and try to kill the scanner, but then we gain 3 more life. Yeah, I'll probably do wizardry on my end step here. Oh, really? That's not going to work the way you want it to, I don't think. Also, if I really wanted to, I wouldn't kill the arsonist. Rookie mistake. Oh, your thing gets tougher. My thing gets less powerful. And it has prowess? Oh no. 6 toughness versus my 3? So I lose my guy. Rookie mistake, shoot. All right, you got it. Well, done. But let's see what we draw for this thing. Yeah, I can just wait till their turn. No one plays it. If you have enough prowess, I guess it's fine. They might have sided it in. It's also good against Death Touch. I mean, there's reasons to play it, but yeah, it's really rare. Definitely rare. Wizardry is going to be sweet. Yeah, you might as well attack here. Double vision is sweet. That gives us 4 creatures, so they just don't have enough to soak it all up. Nice. I don't think return does anything. Guile is not perfect. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Turn to Slag is easy to undervalue. It's not amazing, but apparently pretty good with double vision. Like, the black removal spell is better, but in red you just need to like kill a blocker late in the game and you're fine. I think we'll try to get the weird going before Thrill, if we're so lucky. But maybe I just don't want Thrill to get countered, and if they tap out here, then I'll use it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna use it. Ooh, interesting. Well, that doesn't do it all, but it does a little bit. Let's just play the weird. Yeah, I think I'm fine with my play there. Gets us closer to the second green we need. Tome Anima. Yeah. Well, this attack certainly looks weird, but of course it does. Oops. Kill the Anima. Get that extra power going. And main phase play the Ooze. take that. Come on, we need a land, though. Any land will do. Yes! Oh, they might increase its toughness. Whoa, that would be so powerful if they did. That would be something else. 5, 6. Let me think. Yeah, it kind of undoes Titanic growth, doesn't it? Let's just use it. I bet they have the thing, but I don't want to run into combat against it. Rookie mistake. Yeah. Yeah, that's all well and good. And then this thing is a 2/4. So it could trade with the Magmut. No, it wouldn't trade with the Hold on. It could kill Gadrak. No, I think my weird is worth more to me than Gadrak is worth to them. Because mine's just going to keep getting bigger. Larcenist. Not holding up rookie mistake this time, are we? No, we're not. No, we're not. I kind of want to use Crash Through first. Get wrecked. Who plays that card? No, I don't know. 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could trade weird for their board. That might be fine. Yeah, I would do that. Oh! It doesn't trade because we don't kill the Arsonist. Yeah, they screwed up. Let's just do an extra damage, 1 damage to me. And then we don't kill the Arsonist. Easy. 2 for 1. You can get people like that in live Magic, except they won't believe you. They'll be like, you're not allowed to do that. I choose if my creature dies. Yes. Judge? I'm like, you shouldn't believe me. You should call a judge, but I am right. Poser Tom, would you like to play first? I'd love to, thank you. And keep this awkward hand. Very hard. Yeah, you can get some fudge, but don't eat it while playing, because you make the sleeves all sticky. Worst thing you can do. And they've conceded. No. Oh, this is looking good. Hello, Zach Aw. Are you a Zach I know? Because if you are, you're really cool. Oh, that's from somewhere? I didn't even know that. Let's represent some green spells. It could be anything. It could be Llanowar Elves, Birds of Paradise, all kinds of good stuff. They attack into this. I would. Yeah. I don't even remember the name of the card. Oh, I have it in my sideboard. It is Ranger's Guile. That's the only thing I really represent here. Oh, please. Do we have to watch this? Maybe if we win the tournament, we'll do it. How about that? So I could do double vision. I don't want to run into a 2/1 flash. I think I just want to play Gnarled Sage, see if they counter it, and if they don't, I'll attack. If they do, I'll attack, and if they don't, I'll try to get to my end step. Yeah, they did have the Blackguard. Okay, so I played this correctly. Oh no, I'm not going to play Incinerator unless I have a land on top. Yeah, Gruul Ferocious. Yeah, there was a mechanic that was this, and it was called Ferocious. 4 powers matters. Are we talking about constructed? Because the thing is, in draft, you do want to build an aggro deck, like almost no matter what. Oh, gross. Well, we play Double Vision here. That doesn't draw us a card. That gets us a counter on the weird, and hopefully we can get double wizardry out of it. Yeah, like you don't want to completely go all in on a strategy and like not have any early game, for example. So it's better to cut some of your 4-power creatures, even if you're in that, to have a more consistent early game. So yeah, I just don't want to attack here. Not yet. Not when we've got this engine. Sorry, Incinerator. Just pretend that didn't happen, I guess. Truffle Snout. We've got something. Finishing Blow. Why would they want me to get the card before... Oh, they didn't want me to play this 6-mana dude, I guess. That was fair enough. Yeah, that was a good ordering from them. Of course, we could have played the 6/6, and that's the one they would have wanted to kill. Maybe I trade with Blackguard here? No. It uses their whole turn up. No, it doesn't. It uses half of their turn. Forget it. And hopefully we draw land here. Oh, that's good too, right? No. Yeah. Right. Do this. Put the counter on it. Play an Immolator. And then profit. Do they have another Blackguard? That kind of ruins my day if they do, when I can just sit back here and win with my weird in the late game. They might just have another... Yeah, they have another Blackguard. They could have pumped it and just traded one of these with the weird, or just, yeah, just traded the Blackguard with it. Don't want to run into that. Capture Sphere on Truffle Snout. No respect for the weird, but I guess power to target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, let me think. They're going to screw up here and run into Immolator. I don't know that it screws up, but it certainly gives me a... an option. So I go like this. Yeah, what are you going to do now? So I could just... I just let this trade here. That's totally fine. Oh, okay. Gloomsower. Perfect. Now what? That's an 8/6. It's too big. An 8/6. You'd have blocked with the weird too. Yeah, I would take less damage. That's probably right. But what I was worried about was not the onboard abilities. I was worried about another spell in their hand, and then we might get really screwed. But I didn't have anything specific in mind, so it's probably the right thing. All right, well, here we go. I want to do this so we can trigger our Furious Rise. So let's do that. Oh, I shouldn't F6. Turn to Slag. Well, that's not perfect. No, it is, because I can double hit Gloomsower. Yeah, that's really good here. You can always sack him later. Well, that's why I blocked like that. The block would have been dumb if I couldn't sack it. But yeah, I think you're right. I think blocking with the weird too would have been fine. I just really didn't want to lose my weird. I guess I don't see how that would have happened, so it's fine. Yeah, what happens... Yeah, no, it is bad. What happens is they just pump what I blocked the weird with once, and then they pass priority. Then what do I do? Then I could sack my Blackguard to try to kill it, but then they pump it again, and they still trade. So yeah, that's why that way was better. But we do take a couple more damage, and they resolve Gloomsower, so it's not without cost. Yeah, the weird would have traded, sure. But we would have traded 2 for 1 and lost our weird, which I really didn't want to do. Yeah. Oh, I guess in response to the first pump, I would still kill it. Yeah, I'd have to do it at that time. I'd have to do it in response to the first pump. Yeah, that's a good call. Oh god, what is this? Other creatures get -1/-1. No, my goblins. That's so stupid. 7. They know the Blackguard's gonna die anyway, so... Oh, that's so dumb. Come on now. Oh, that's so good. No, wait. We can't do it this way. We have to do it on Kervik and then copy it to the other one. Phew. Oh, stack the abilities. Those don't matter. So the second one targets the Gloomsower. I almost screwed that up royally. That was almost a big mistake. Three. There's no way I want to take 2 damage for this, so we'll just pass it here. I almost did. Yeah, the thing is, like, you have to do it that way. You can't argue for... Like, if the original target is this one, like, the other one has to die. Like, you can't be, oh, you know what I meant to do. Nope. And I mean, online it enforces it, so there's no, like, feel-bad moment of, like, calling a judge, but... Alright, now we're gaining all this life back. Love it. Okay. So let's get rid of Kervik. Come on. Give me that Kervik. And let's play Gnarled Sage. See what we have to say about that. And I think we're just going to sit back on the ooze here. I don't want them to get their 5th blackguard out there. Finishing blow on that thing. Huh. Sure. At least we have something to keep it going here. But this combo, we've made it. Draw an extra card every turn, double any instant or sorcery every turn. We have some good ones. I think the deck... Oh, I didn't... Oh no, it was there. Shoot. It's only 11 creatures, 12 with the wizardry, but all those extra spells count for the double vision. Yeah, every single one. We don't have like an artifact or... No, we have Citizen Training, so I guess there's that. Finishing blow here. Goodness gracious, can you just give me a break for a minute? Back up to 10 life. So that's cool. I don't think I can draw that second card here, but I can do this and play a big one. And let's see what we get. It is Titanic Growth, which will help me next turn. 8 more damage out of the blue. Archer puts me to 9. Okay. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we just save that. I mean, they're dead if they do nothing. So they have to block at least something. Could just do 12 here. I mean, use it or lose it, as they say. Same targets. That puts them to 4. And sit back on my turn to slag. Cool. Fetid Imp. It's a good one to turn to slag. We're going to have a lot of lethal creatures here. Nice. Okay, so we're doing well. We're up a game, but it's not over. And we've got to be careful and never give up. Ranger's Guile. This is definitely coming in. What to cut for it? What on earth do we cut for it? Training, maybe. Yeah, let's just cut training. I think that's totally a fine trade. I like training, but like we get doubly punished if this is all we can do and they kill our creature. This is really nice against their removal. They have one big monster, but they were so far ahead, and then they gave their big monster one less toughness, and all of a sudden we just destroyed them. So instead of killing 1 bomb max, I could kill 2. 2 for 1 their bomb. I don't think we need Return to Nature, although if they really have an oppressive graveyard, this could be good for it. Arsonist is not too scary. Kills our scanner, but it's all good for the ooze. The other thing I'm tempted to do is go down on a land, but we have a pretty expensive deck and a little bit of selection. What the problem is, Furious Rise can really churn through our deck. But I don't, like, I think by that time they'll have won anyway. Return to nature against the sphere. Oh yeah, capture sphere. Yeah, that's a good point. Huh. That is a good point. I could take out Sky Scanner for it. That's a really good point. Oh, maybe I should have just put it in. Maybe a game 3. Oh no. This is the kind of hand I would keep. We just need 1 red. We've got 10 in the deck, and I think if we draw it in any of our first 3 turns, we'll be okay. Because we want to do all this stuff after weird anyway. Come on, red, please. We could also just draw green spells, which is fine. Yes. Don't kill my thing. We played... I think we played really well that game. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, right on time. Flying and as a demon. Jeez. And they can get this thing back. Paying 3 life and discarding a card. Ouch. Hey. Simmer down over there. That's so risky. But I'm going to thrill away a crash through. Hope I draw a mountain. Yes! Always lucky. Then get rid of this thing. That was greedy. That was greedy. I'll give you that. Now I wish I'd thrilled away a land, but it'll be fine. Oh no! The capture sphere. Yeah, I really should put that card in. I might just put it in and go to 41 cards, because I can't think for the life of me what else to cut. Blackguard, they can only pump it once, so this is fine. We haven't seen the Force Spike from them, so that's fine. And the Wrath is -2/-2 to everything, so this is all fine. Another sphere. Oh yeah, well, if we make it to another game, we are definitely putting the Disenchant in. I mean, we didn't know about Embrace, we didn't know about any of this. We didn't know. We just didn't know. I shouldn't really wait here, but it's fine. With 1 blue, I mean, they can only Force Spike it anyway. No, I should definitely wait, because they could wipe our... They could kill our wizards. I mean, they already showed the Skeleton Archer, which would have done it. And that was a good draw, because now it activates my prowess and they're dead on board. I would have had to turn to slag my own Spellgorger Weird or something stupid. So that should be enough. They could play a Blackguard. They only get 1 pump for it, so they trade it with a wizard. Oh, Finishing Blow. Ah, never over. And Mind Rot kills both my cards anyway, so I might as well play a land. Huh? We're so close. It's so close. The Blackguards do play well against turn to slag. And now they can pump it up over to toughness. Huh. I think I just have to wait here. They've got too many Blackguards in their deck. Here they go. They're going to play it on the end step. I could slag my own creatures, but I don't think it's worth it. I need them to play a creature. I'd rather they just sit at 4 life here forever. Now that's a different story. Now I'll just be happy to run them in here. Yikes. I'm not going to use intervention unless they kill one, though. There's no point. Okay. Okay. Pass. Maybe they just had nothing this whole time, but I think that's fine too. Yes! All right. Happy day. Well, thank you all for... Oh, it's a competitive trophy. Yeah, that might have been it. They had all these double blue spells. Yeah, super competitive trophy. Kind of a one-sided game here. Bye, Atlantis. Yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. That's it for me. Time for lunch. Go out there and be great, be excellent.